We're cinematic moding this. On the road again. I just can't wait to be on the road again. When did I leave the road again last time? Because I can't wait to be on the road again. Oh shit, there's a turn. Fuck. Recently, I started playing American Truck Simulator. You know what? We're not going to have a fancy intro on this one. I'm going to jump right to the beginning. I started playing American Truck Simulator with my friend Sayori. And this game has ate up a surprising amount of my mental real estate, even if it has not ate up an amazing amount of my game time. And I think it might be the greatest game to play in 2023, or one of the greatest. We're going to say one of the greatest. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because life is crazy. And I think it is an extremely accessible game for 3 reasons, and it's why you should at least give it a shot. Steam's got an extremely gentle refund policy. You will know within 2 hours if this game is one you will play more. It smacks. The first reason, God, why am I so revved up on this? The first reason that this game is great is because of a little thing called familiar mechanics, different context. Now, some of you may be saying, oh yeah, I'm great at driving games. I kicked Forza Horizon's ass. I'm got all my licenses unlocked in Gran Turismo. Shoot, you might even be playing some iRacing and doing your sick donuts for no reason other than getting penalty points. Which, if you're getting penalty points in iRacing just because you want to do donuts, power to you. But while you may have played a driving game before, have you done it with an 18-wheeler? Have you done it driving halfway across the United States? There are many games that use steering wheels and that are cars. However, very few of them involve maneuvering these giant trailers. Now, you can park a car in Grand Theft Auto. You can steer it into a precise position. You can turn it around a corner at a stoplight. You can even try following the laws for one. You're forgetting your turn signal. I don't think there's a turn signal button. You are a criminal. Everything changes when you're trying to park a semi-truck precisely with 2 trailers attached to the back, and you've accidentally jackknifed yourself, and you're afraid you're going to bump into someone and drive them off the road. There's nothing like pulling up to a stoplight and on one side having the possibility of destroying a whole bunch of city infrastructure by taking the corner too tight, or ending Susie and Johnny's vacation a little too early because you took the turn too wide. And you clipped them on the other side, and now they're off the side of the road. American Truck Simulator does a great job of giving you the ability to tailor your controls to what you need. High customizability in the controls, but also being able to check what kind of gear shift you play. You can go from the Mario Kart, hold the brake to go backwards, hold the gas to go forwards, all the way up to playing like you're a professional truck driver. Me, myself, I play it with a simple automatic, forward, neutral, reverse, and there's still a lot of times I'm finding myself getting my ass kicked. You may be able to cruise down the highway through traffic. Can you do it with a truck that's 30, 40 feet long? And actually, I think semi-trucks are longer. I'm just spitballing. How long is a semi-truck? Okay, semis are 72 feet long, so that changes everything. So yeah, so when you're dealing with something that's literally 4 cars long, can you handle that? No. And while the game does give you the ability to tailor, you are able to control the sim elements. There's a lot of tweaks that you can make in game, but there is enough accessibility that you can jump in and understand and get to playing the game and making money in the game immediately. But there is enough to it that you will be playing for a long time before you've maxed everything out. Before you're able to deal with the 20 odd gears that you have to shift and stuff like that. Like, it's absolutely insane. Which brings me to the next element that I really enjoy, multiplayer. Now, you may be like, how does a truck driving game have multiplayer? It's wrapped up in what they call their multiplayer mode. Their multiplayer mode is called Convoy. It drops multiple players into the same world, and you're able to take on each other's jobs as long as you have the correct qualifications and just drive together. Now, it sounds absolutely stupid. Why would I sit staring at a screen for an hour of my time with my buddy driving a truck behind me? Because have you ever seen two idiots try to drive semi-trucks together? It's hilarious. There are so many moments of trying to not flip your truck or not fling it off the road. Luckily, there have been several seconds and several communications between me and Sayori that I wish had been recorded, because they're just so casual, like, hey, I flipped the truck. I'm going to be an extra 10 minutes before I catch up to you. Or I just got a $1,500 speeding ticket because I was going 40 miles over the speed limit past a cop. It's a game that allows you to just vibe with your friends and just chat, talk about life, talk about what movie you saw, talk about what energy drink you're currently consuming, talk about how badly you have to take a dump right now, but you want to live the authentic trucker lifestyle, so you're waiting before you can get a rest stop or until you can find a bottle to piss in. Like most games, it becomes way more fun with other people. The interactions, the ability to free drive in your own trucks once you've purchased your own truck in game, you can just cruise with your friends. Yes, you have to worry about paying for gas and auto loans in the game, but like once you have your own truck, you can just cruise. No trailer. You're only driving about, what's it say the length of a standard truck is? That doesn't tell me anything. That says 3.5 meters. So that's like 12 feet. 12 feet just cruising around, super high powered, causing it to flip all over the place and stuff. And that brings me to the final point. American Truck Simulator is about one of the most American things that you can do, and cruising the open road. It's like the third most American thing you can do, rather than eat super unhealthy food and acquire fire. The game is just set to play for hours. Like, you will never reach the end of the game because your whole point is you're building a company, you're running a company. You're never at the point where a company is done. So go take that fifth job and realize that you've driven for 4 hours straight without getting up to go to the bathroom, or drive for 8 hours straight and realize, oh shoot, you've literally put in a full-time shift playing a game about driving. Like, it's a game that you can experience the environment. And no matter which Euro Truck, like if you play Euro Truck, American Truck, any of the expansions for American Truck, which I do want to get the Washington one to drive through, as well as Texas. Since the base game does focus on the Southwest, it would be fun to add Texas, partially because I used to live there. And I want to see if you can drive past a Buc-ee's. Even though they do not allow trucks, I want to drive past a Buc-ee's. That's one of my goals in American Truck, is to drive past a Buc-ee's. But you could just go and explore, and you'll drive from state to state. You'll see new environments. You'll see some pretty good views. I want to see if I can mod the game to make it a little prettier. But it's such a game that you can kind of just get lost in. It's like Minecraft. It's like Raft. I'd imagine it's like Beam NG. I haven't played Beam NG, but physics-based games that are just open driving. It's like Skater XL. It's those games that are about getting better for progression and being able to do whatever you want. Like, just go drive. Have fun. That's my argument for American Truck. My disjointed, crazy, unedited thoughts on American Truck Simulator. The idea that you can have the same thing in a different environment, making it so challenging yet rewarding to do. Like, when you pull off a close call and you're like, I got that truck there on time. I shouldn't have. I may have broken a couple laws, but no one's dead. No one's injured, and my truck's in perfect condition. It feels good. Or maybe you're hanging out with friends and you're just causing chaos on the open road because you're trying to see who can get the fastest cargo from place to place with no other rules other than just, hey, don't make sure the cargo gets there. Or maybe you're just in there and you're just cruising for a bit. Maybe you're just having some fun. There's so much potential to American Truck Simulator for you to just kind of get lost. And I think that's the mark of a great game, is that no matter your play style, if you want to be super fast, you can get the just-in-time just-in-time certification, and then you are trying to make precision, like you have a very limited amount of time to make that run, and if you mess up, you're kind of screwed. Or you could just cruise, like take the long hauls and just put on some music, put on YouTube videos on the side screen. I'd recommend podcast because distracted driving is not good. And then there's also like the comedic aspect. If you're a streamer, like I know I've seen a lot of streamers, Jay Schlatt's the one that jumps to mind, that have had pretty ridiculous interactions with truck sim games. I think there's something beautiful about truck sim that is underrated by people. I think if you give it a chance, you'll probably see the same thing. I'm going to go get some caffeine.